Hey, everybody. I first don't mind my sweatshirt. If you watched my live yesterday, I'm wearing the same sweatshirt. That's what happens when you just stay home. I just put on the same clothes. I am just wiping off my smudge brush because I'm going to show you how I shouldn't say how I do the Cheetah HAC. I really rarely ever do the Cheetah HAC, but I had somebody ask me about it yesterday. And I was like, you know what? I haven't shown it in a long time. So I do want to show you how, if I do it, I would do it. I have customers that use this method, putting dots all over your face all the time. I have some that, like me personally, just would rather just use a brush. So I'm going to show you a different way. Let me know if you're watching this in replay or now if you're on. Let me know, how do you apply your makeup? If you don't wear Seint already, let me know, have you seen, I feel like this is more of a viral way of adding, it just kind of went crazy on TikTok, and it's just kind of an eye-catching way of applying your makeup. And people will use their, use a small brush, or usually it's just your finger, but I'm going to do the, my makeup is getting cold. You guys, it's cold here. I'm just going to use the smudge brush to apply my dots on my face. So I'm going in, and where I would normally put my contour, I'm applying dots. And the contour is adding shape and dimension, and there we go. So that is where I apply my contour. You can even, sometimes I'll just do like a line instead of dots right here on my jawline, just to kind of snatch in my jaw there. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with just using the same brush. Oh, actually, I'm going to do a little nose contour as well. And I usually like to start with my contour, so I see where I'm putting, like where I'm really going to map out my face, I guess. And then this is a great way to avoid using too much product, and also for avoiding too many layers, okay? Another spot is right underneath here to give an illusion of a lift, a bigger pout, okay? Then I'm gonna go in with my brightening highlight shade, and gonna go in the inner corner of my eyes, the outer corner. So basically we are just, like I said, mapping out our makeup before we're gonna blend it, okay? We're just placing it where it needs to go. I'm gonna apply even a little bit more. The brightening shade, you want more on the center of your face, like so. Okay, and then I've even seen people, I've never done this before, this is new, putting it right underneath your contour to really give some dimension there. Then you're gonna do your main highlight shade, and I'm still just using that same brush because you just can. And I'm just gonna apply those dots everywhere else. And I do like to put a little bit more dots over my redness. And you'll see some maybe don't put as many dots in these areas. It just depends kind of how much redness you have. But I've got a lot, so. And then I'm gonna keep putting these dots all over. I just look like a crazy cheetah. But it really just goes to show how little product you really need to use this makeup. Okay, so I'm a cheetah, looking good, huh? Okay, then I'm gonna also go in with my blush and lip and cheek. So we're just gonna stick pretty natural. Let's do some nude right there, and a little bit on my lips. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of ruby too, for a little more pinky. And let's see, little bronzer, why not? So I am going to wipe off a little bit of that ruby. I don't want ruby all over. I did forget my bronzer, so I'm going to go back in and get some Bella and put Bella right. I told you my makeup is just not very creamy right now. If you are noticing that, I know it's really cold in some of these areas. Hello, winter. You're here. I see ya. Then you can actually warm it up. I just grab my blow dryer and just hold it over it for a little bit, and then you'll see that it starts to get creamy. That's probably what I need to do with my contours. Your contours are going to be a little bit stiffer, just because that's the formula. It shouldn't be as creamy as your highlight. But when it gets to a point where you can't pick up the product, then you know you need to warm it up. So I'm just going to start using the blush and bronzer brush and start with my lightest areas and then go for my darkest. And let's see how this goes. I told you I don't do this very often. I find when I do the dot method, the Cheetah HAC, I do a little bit more. I do the pressing motions, but I also have to do more swirling motions as well. Okay, and just keep on blending. I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush to go around my eyes here. Today I had some dental work done and my jaw hurts right here because I'm pretty sure the dental hygienist, or I don't know what it's not really the hygienist because it's the one who helps with like doing the actual filling. Anyway, I swear she was like jabbing that air sucker, you know, that like water sucker, the little sucky thing. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, I think she was jamming that into my mouth. And my oh my, did that hurt, because like I could only feel the pressure because, you know, it was all numb. But I was like, if I'm feeling pressure, I think you're pushing too hard. And I was like, I don't know if I should have said something or not, but I feel it. I'm not numb. That was this morning. So this was the Cheetah HAC method. I personally like to apply it with my brush, and I feel like I have to do more blending this way, but it still gives you, it's crazy how all of these colors just around your face, and I'm just going between all the colors, but they really just blend out nice. So that's just a really, really, oh, don't forget your jawline, really quick way of doing it and really working on exactly where each color should go and mapping out your face. So one thing you can do is, if you feel like you need to go back in and do any spots that maybe that you missed, that's what I'm just going to do, a little bit more coverage on my cheeks. And I want a little bit more bronzer. Let's warm up my face. Tonight, Brian and I are having a young couple come over from our church, and we are sponsor couple for them getting prepared for marriage. And we've already met them once, but it was just more of a dinner and just getting to know them. And there we go. I like a little bit more of that bronzer. So tonight is the first night of actually like kind of a session where we just help guide conversations, getting them ready for marriage, getting them to talk about things that maybe they haven't discussed yet. So we did that when we got ready for our marriage and for our wedding. And now we thought we wanted to give back to the church and do this for other engaged couples. So that is why I'm just doing my makeup really quick here and getting on. But there we go. Simple. You guys will have to let me know if you like doing the Cheetah HAC method. I find if I do the Cheetah HAC method, I usually go back in and darken up my bronzer and my lip and cheek. So sometimes I do those last. And then last but not least, I always go in with a little bit of an illuminator to get that glow. And there we go. That's it. Super simple. Don't forget, tomorrow starting at 1 a.m., all of those new releases that I've been talking about for the artist birthday party are available. And if you have it on Instagram, hop on throughout the day. Seint is doing like a big party, giveaways, information about the new products, probably show them off a little bit, all that stuff. So check them out on Instagram, get entered. Let me know if you guys win. It's like a crazy event, but they give away some amazing goodies. So I hope you're all having a fabulous day. Stay warm, stay healthy, and bless you all. Good night.